They're trying to figure out life without one of their stars.
Clearly a big reason why they got off to a slow start. Able to recoup, make this a game.
Tyler Hero misses the first shot of our third quarter. And here comes Orlando down by a point. Quick spin. And Banchero is fouled by Wig.
Ball go through the hoop here early in the second half.
Orlando 6 for 7 at the free throw line in the first half. In the Emirates NBA Cup. Maybe it's the way that Jamal Mosley approaches it.
Well, he says these guys understand how big a deal it is, and they want to win it. They want to go to Vegas.
Norman Powell cruises in the lane. Little floater somehow dips in. Norman Powell's face, even he didn't think it was going to fall.
Got Bane on his heels, explodes. Got a little resistance when he got there, but way up over the top and got a nice friendly roll.
That shot was not the norm for Powell. Shot clock's down to 5. Never see that number. Off the window, fading Jalen Suggs.
I'm telling you what a gutty performance for Suggs on the offensive end.
Orlando the lead of the ball. Banchero, 6'10", 270. Bane, Suggs, Black, Banchero, Carter. Shot clock again down to 5. Miscommunication. Suggs is going to have to heave. Made one of those when he was at Gonzaga. Hero swoops inside and finishes with the left hand.
See him extend that ball, baiting Desmond Bane for a foul. Bane can't do it. Hero gets to the rim.
And Bane's the only person on either side in any modicum of foul trouble. He's got 3 personals. Skip pass. Carter. Got it. Matches for the veteran.
Took Wendell Carter a minute before he got involved in the game. Boy, has he ever since then. He's a really good three-point shooter. Here's a throwaway.
Steal. Numbers for Miami. Black tries to commit the foul to slow things down. And they do 1,000 in the first quarter. He has not. He's 0 for 3 from behind the arc. So still triple digits. Waiting for 4 digits with a make 3. Bam! Adebayo! Stronger than out of Kentucky. Heat's the only team he's ever known. He is the longest tenured member of the Miami Heat. Old-fashioned three-point play. Heat back up by a penny. Banchero's long 2. No, they're going to give it 3. He was behind the line. 3-pointer for Banchero.
Wiggins just helping on that screen at the top. Can't get back to the corner. Banchero bottoms it.
Adebayo's got it. 2 All-Stars matching. Hero. Powell. Got to fire something up there. And a foul.
Until you get him. And he says, we stole one at 14. Yep. We're not giving him up.
3 freebies for Adebayo. Has almost as many Olympic gold medals as All-Star appearances. Got 2 Olympic gold medals, and somehow he's only been an All-Star 3 times.
Wow. Clearly the leader of this Miami Heat team. Fits the Heat culture.
And say he is the Heat culture.
Yeah. Bam, we need to play faster. What do you think? Bam says I'm all in.
Oh, the ball goes right back to Adebayo. That is a cardinal sin in the NBA. And Powell makes it hurt. A 5-point possession for Miami.
The kind of year Norman Powell's having. Get a second chance off a missed free throw. He swirls it in and out. That ball remembered who shot it.
3-point lead for the visitors. 1-on-1 basketball. Banchero leaves it for Suggs. Shooting a good ball tonight.
He really is. Hero trying to make a hero play right there. Left Suggs all alone as he tried to steal that ball. And NBA players are going to make open shots. And Suggs does just that.
Wiggins the misfire, tied at 69. No NBA player has ever worn the number 69. We don't stay there long. It's a 2-point lead. Desmond Bane a bucket. Desmond Bane on the floor playing with 4 personal fouls. Powell. First Magic player to leave in the third quarter. Carter. And that's a kickball.
Layup.
So Orlando the lead in the ball. A trip to Las Vegas and the Emirates NBA Cup semifinals on the line.
Bing! 2 more!
Refusing to be denied. Powell lost it. Numbers for Orlando. Now even strength. Black. Isaac called for the push-off.
Game and up 4 right now.
Let's check in with Christina.
Yeah, Desmond Bane been a big-time spark for this group. Even Jamal Mosley told us, you know, there's a dog that came out in him when he used to play against him in Memphis. And talking to Desmond before the game, he told me, you know, I play the game with a little bit of an edge, and I know that, but I am trying to find some balance. But watching him in the timeouts, he's one of the more vocal guys on this team, which is pretty impressive for a new guy on the roster, and they might need some of that feistiness from him as the season goes on.
You know, the NBA has seen a lot of the feistiness with the ball throwing. Twice this year he has gotten fined for throwing the ball at another player. Just this past weekend he got OG Anunoby.
35 grand lighter in the wall. His commitment, communication.
Former zero-star recruit coming out of Richmond, Indiana. His choices were TCU and Furman. He goes to TCU, explodes.
Every day's an arm day in the weight room.
Anthony Black's got it. You can look over the defense of that 6'7". Suggs. Good finish with the left hand.
Quick first step and then the ball fake to the left. Got him where he wanted to go.
4-point lead for Orlando. They were down 15 at one point in the first quarter. Adebayo, shot clock's at 8.
Good D by Carter Jr. Just trying to do anything to take Adebayo out of rhythm on that play.
Tristan De Silva's into the game. His pass is deflected out of bounds by Tyler Hero. And Miami's going to go to the bench. This is an interesting substitution.
He can adapt to the speed of play out on the floor.
Hero called. Black gets a screen from Carter. Had his pocket picked by Smith. 3-on-2. Now a 4-on-2. Missed opportunity for Miami. Black. Good find by Suggs.
Takes advantage of the miscommunication between Hero and Smith right to the rim. No resistance. Throws it down again.
Hopkins blocked cleanly by
with that block.
Miami limping right now. 6-point lead for Orlando, their largest lead of the game. It's a totally different game since the first quarter. In the first quarter, Miami led 30-17, but then the worm has churned. Hero,
Pass.
beautiful dime, Adebayo.
Wow. I mean, threw it right on target, on time.
Final 5 minutes of our third quarter. De Silva.
That was Miami's first 2 fast break points since the first quarter.
Isaac got back on defense. Adebayo, Hero. Smith, Wiggins, Hawkins, 5 on the floor for Miami. Adebayo. Bane. cover final, another quarterfinal later tonight. Raptors and Knicks in 2 quarters tomorrow. After the timeout, see if Miami can get a good look.
Try to run a set play to get Hero off a down screen, defended well by De Silva.
Shot blocked down at 3. Wiggins, he's been a shot maker for a while now.
Relatively quiet since the first quarter. They're going to need him down the stretch here.
And what do we got? And a double. Pretty nice.
Yeah. I mean, the big money guys are playing for the guys at the end of the bench just on minimum deals. That's big money for them. Look at Hero throw his weight around and kiss it off the glass softly.
Hero needed that. Now has his 18 points. Closing into the 3-minute mark of our third quarter. De Silva. Tapped around, cleared by Hero. A 3 and we're tied. Adebayo thinking one-on-one. Go, go. Corner 3, corner. That's his sweet spot.
40% on the year. You get lost in that corner. You think you got to help because the big guy's over there. You have to guard him as tight, but Carter, you do.
Hero gets the benefit of the doubt for the entire month of December. A couple of years ago, won a free throw championship. Got a lot of 93.4 is going to win it most years. Trying to get to 20 points. Tyler Hero trying to make this a 1-point game, and he does, like a gentleman. Oh, it's a 4-point game. Sorry, I missed the last bucket by Carter.
Hero has now scored had 16 straight games with 20 or more points dating back to last year. 20 or more in every game he's played this season.
Tyus Jones back in to run the point for a bit for Orlando. Montero's triple teamed and got the whistle. Adebayo, Gogo Bataze. Handbook wouldn't fall. Now this is setting up to be a whale of a fourth quarter. Norman Powell up the window.
Norman Powell scores it at all 3 levels.
Unscientific, but I think the Miami Heat used the backboard more than any team in the NBA this year.
I'd agree with that.
And that makes me happy. Desmond Bane relocates. No doubt about it. That guy can stroke it.
He missed his first 2, and his next miss for 3 will be his last.
Hawkins goes around Montero instead of going into him. He would add free throws. Ware keeps it with Miami. Powell. Hawkins, extra look for Powell. Jones, Bane, Bataze, De Silva, Montero. Bane's got 10 here in our third quarter. Drew Smith avoids De Silva. Mitchell sets up Powell. Tyus Jones, heading point guard, pulls a Steve Nash, keeps the dribble alive. And Montero is fouled. He'll go to... Dell, 2 guys on the Miami Heat with deep part is they both have degrees in history. They both were history majors, graduated in 4 years at UCLA. Jaime Jaquez and Norman Powell. Oh. Shout out to the history department at UCLA. You did some good. Final 30 seconds of our third quarter. Powell's got it, trying to make a little history. Wraps it over to Kelly Ware, Superman.
Great decision by Powell not to shoot that floater. Continues his drive, draw.